Hi, Dr. Q here from Star Nursery. We're here at our Blue Diamond location to show you our great selection of roses for Mother's Day. You may not realize how well roses do in our climate. They love the heat, are not affected by our winters, and tolerate the alkaline soil and water conditions quite well. In our environment, they do best with afternoon shade and at least 6 hours of full sunlight each day. When selecting roses, you will notice that there are different types or classes. The hybrid tea is the most popular class because they have large, well-formed single flowers on long cutting stems used for floral arrangements and usually grow 4 to 6 feet tall. A grandiflora is another class of rose that usually grows taller than a hybrid tea and has long cutting stems with clusters of 2 or 3 large blooms rather than a single flower. A floribunda is a class that has medium to small blooms that form even bigger clusters than the grandiflora. A shrub rose is a class that includes the iceberg and knockout varieties. These are characterized by dense, compact growth, a neat plant habit, and continuous blooms, reaching 2 to 4 feet in height. Ground cover roses, like flower carpet varieties, usually spread out more and don't get much over 2 feet tall. There are 2 other forms that roses are grown in besides bush. There are climbers and tree roses. The climbers have more elongated and thinner canes, making them easier to train onto stakes, trellises, fences, or arbors. And the trees are usually the same as bush varieties, but have been trained with a single straight stem that acts as a tree trunk with the bush on top. There are so many choices you have for selecting your perfect rose or starting your rose garden. But when you do choose, make sure to plant your roses properly by following our planting guide instructions using pay dirt planting mix and mulch and gold dust starter fertilizer. Established roses also need regular fertilizing to produce quality blooms. Use a good packaged rose fertilizer like Dr. Q's Rose and Flower Food and apply it every 6 to 8 weeks during the growing season. Remember, deep and infrequent irrigation is the most efficient and effective way to water. This practice allows the roots to breathe between irrigations. For more information, come into your local Star Nursery or visit us at starnursery.com to check out our Star Notes number 520 and 605. With Mother's Day right around the corner, these plants make wonderful gifts for Mom. And don't forget, I make house calls. Call 702-771-7827 to make an appointment. I'm Dr. Q, and I'll see you next week.